Listen to your grandfather, because I will not say this twice. Your health is under attack, not by a disease, but by an envy so strong it is draining your life force every single night. You are stubborn, Taurus. I know you well. You think you can carry the world on your shoulders like an ox pulling a heavy cart. But what you do not see is that the wheels of that cart are broken, and the road you are walking on is about to collapse under your feet. I am shuffling these ancient cards right now, and the energy coming from them is hot. It is heavy, and it tells me that you are at a breaking point, even if you refuse to admit it to yourself in front of the mirror. Do not look away. Do not scroll down, and do not dare to close this video, because if you leave now, you will miss the warning that could save you from a collapse that is waiting for you around the corner of this week. I am cutting the deck into 3 piles for you, my child, representing your mind, your body, and that wounded spirit of yours that has been fighting battles in silence for too long. You have been waking up tired, haven't you? Feeling like you fought a war in your dreams, and believe me, you actually did. Because there are eyes watching you with jealousy and tongues speaking your name with malice while you sleep. God bless you for being here today, for having the courage to face this truth. And if you want to claim the protection that I am about to reveal, I ask you to subscribe to this channel right now and like this video, so we can seal this circle of protection together against those who wish you harm. Do not leave until the very end, because the last card I will show you holds the key to reversing this curse and turning it into a blessing that will shut the mouths of your enemies forever. I want you to write in the comments right now the following phrase: I claim my energy back, and I return what is not mine, so we can start this cleaning process immediately and sever the cords that are draining you. Now look at the first card that falls on the table. It is the 10 of Swords, and it confirms exactly what my intuition told me the moment I connected with your energy, Taurus. This card is not here to scare you. It is here to validate that pain you have been feeling in your lower back, and specifically in the back of your neck. You have been telling people it is just a bad posture, or that you slept in a wrong position. But grandfather knows the truth that pain is the physical manifestation of betrayal. Someone you trust, someone you have allowed into your inner circle, is stabbing you in the back energetically, and your body is screaming at you to turn around and look at the truth. This person is not a stranger, Taurus. This is the most painful part of this reading, because the cards show a figure who smiles at your face, perhaps someone you share food with, or someone you have helped financially in the past. They see your stability, they see your ability to generate abundance, and instead of being inspired, they are filled with a dark envy that they project onto you every time they ask you how you are doing. Notice how you feel drained after talking to a specific person. Notice how your head starts to throb when you mention your plans to them. The cards never lie, and this 10 of Swords is screaming that you have reached the limit of what your physical vessel can endure without breaking down. You value loyalty above all else. I know this about you, my child. You are the most loyal sign of the Zodiac, but your loyalty has become your cage. You are staying in a situation or maintaining a relationship that expired years ago just because you promised to be there. But you need to understand that a contract made with a liar is null and void in the eyes of the universe. I am turning the second card now, and the moon appears in its shadow aspect, revealing that this energy attack is affecting your sleep and your dreams. Have you been waking up between 3 and 4 in the morning for no apparent reason, with your heart racing, or a sense of impending doom hanging over your chest. That is not insomnia. That is your spirit guardians waking you up because the psychic attack is strongest at that hour. The moon tells me that secrets are being kept from you regarding money or a property, and these secrets are festering like a wound that has been covered up but not cleaned. You feel it in your gut, Taurus, because your intuition is connected to the earth, and when the ground beneath you is unstable, your stomach churns. There is a lie floating in your environment, a lie about your worth or a lie about what you're entitled to. And this lie is what makes you feel so heavy. You try to move forward. You try to work hard as you always do. But it feels like you are walking through mud, and every step requires 10 times the effort it used to take. This is not natural aging, and this is not normal fatigue. This is a spiritual blockage placed intentionally to slow you down, so that others can overtake you or keep you under their control. I see a female figure in the cards deeply connected to this moon energy, a woman who plays the victim, who cries crocodile tears to make you feel guilty whenever you try to set a boundary. She feeds on your guilt, Taurus. She knows that you are kind, and she uses your kindness as a weapon against you. But this Friday, the mask is going to fall, and you will see her true face, and it will shock you, but it will also liberate you. Let us look at the third card, which is the Knight of Pentacles, but it is reversed. And this is very significant for you, my child, because it represents your own energy being blocked. You are the builder of the Zodiac. You are the one who creates security. But right now, you feel like everything you build is crumbling or stalling. This card indicates that the financial stagnation you have been experiencing is directly linked to this health issue and this energy drain. Money is energy, and when your personal life force is being siphoned off your bank account, reflects it immediately. You have been worried about a specific sum of money or a contract that is delayed, and grandfather tells you now that the delay is not accidental. There are whispers behind closed doors preventing this opportunity from reaching you, because they know that if you get this money, you will have the power to leave, and that is what they fear the most. They want you weak. They want you dependent, or they want you to believe that you need them, when in reality, they are the ones who cannot survive without your light. The reversed Knight warns you to stop waiting for permission to change your life. Your body is giving you the signal. The migraines, the heavy legs, the sudden skin breakouts or stomach issues, these are all alarms ringing in the burning house. You cannot stay here anymore, not in this energy, not with these people who drain you. As I pull the fourth card, the Tower makes its presence known, and I want you to breathe deeply, because this card often scares people. But for you, Taurus, this is the best news you could receive today. The Tower brings sudden change. Yes, it brings destruction of the old, but it is necessary because the foundation you are standing on is rotten. This card says that within the next 3 days, specifically around the energy of the upcoming full moon, or the date of the 17th, a sudden event will occur that will force you to see the reality. It might be a phone call. It might be a message meant for someone else that you accidentally see, or it might be a slip of the tongue by that person who wishes you ill. Whatever it is, it will come like a lightning bolt, and it will shatter the illusion you have been living in. Do not fear this moment. My child, embrace it, because the Tower is destroying the prison, not the prisoner. You are going to be set free. The walls of your house have absorbed too many arguments, too many silent tears, and too much repressed anger. The Tower suggests that a move is inevitable, or a drastic renovation of your living space is required to clear this stagnant energy. If you have been thinking about moving or changing your job, this is the universe shouting at you to go ahead. Do not look back. Do not try to fix what God is breaking for your protection. I am feeling a strong vibration now as I touch the deck again to clarify this Tower moment. There is a connection to the number 5 and the number 15. These dates or numbers are significant, perhaps an anniversary or a deadline that is approaching. The spirits are telling me that you have been ignoring your own needs for so long that you have forgotten who you are without your burdens. You define yourself by how much you can endure, but your soul did not come here to be a beast of burden. It came here to enjoy the pleasures of the earth and to build a garden of peace. You have allowed weeds to grow in your garden, Taurus, because you were too busy taking care of everyone else's fields. The Tower is the gardener coming with a scythe to cut down everything that is choking your flowers. It will be loud and it will be messy, but when the dust settles, you will see the sun again for the first time in years. I see you sitting at a table looking at a document or a screen, and your hands are shaking, not from fear, but from rage, because you will finally understand how much time was stolen from you. That rage is good, my child. Do not suppress it. Taurus anger is slow to build, but when it erupts, it changes landscapes. Use that anger as fuel to propel yourself out of this hole. Now let me draw another card to see what lies on the other side of this destruction, because Grandfather will never leave you in the dark. The star appears shining brightly to soothe your wounds. This is the healing that comes after the fever breaks. The star tells me that your health will recover miraculously once you cut the cord with this toxic source. The headaches will vanish. The weight on your shoulders will lift, and you will sleep like a baby again. This card promises that you are being guided by higher forces and that you have a spiritual team working overtime to clear your path. You have a special connection to the earth and to healing energies, and this experience is actually an initiation. You are discovering that you are an empath, that you feel the emotions of others as if they were your own, and this is why you are so exhausted. You have been carrying the karma of your family or your partner, and the star says it is time to put it down. You are not the savior of broken souls. You are the savior of your own destiny. The star also brings a message of hope regarding your finances. Once you clear this negative energy, the blockage in your income will dissolve. I see a new opportunity coming, a new path that is more aligned with your soul's purpose, and it involves using your voice or your hands to create something beautiful. But be warned, Taurus, because the devil card is lurking at the bottom of the deck. This is the temptation to go back to what is familiar, even if it hurts. The person who is draining you knows exactly which buttons to push to pull you back in. They will use guilt. They will use memories of the good old days. They might even fake an illness or a crisis to get your attention back. The devil represents the chains of addiction, not just to substances, but to toxic emotional patterns. You are addicted to being the strong one. You are addicted to being needed. You must break this chain. If you go back after the truth is revealed this week, the consequences will be severe. Your body will not be able to handle another cycle of this abuse. The next time the tower falls, it might take your health down with it permanently. So you must be strong like the bull you are, but use that strength to charge forward, not to stand still and endure the whip. Listen to the silence in your house when you are alone. Does it feel empty or does it feel peaceful? You have been afraid of being alone, but the cards show that your solitude is your sanctuary right now. You need to detox your environment. Throw away objects that remind you of painful times, cleanse your space with sage or prayer, and reclaim your territory. I see a specific detail here about a key. A literal key or a metaphorical one. Someone has a key to your house or access to your private life that they should not have. It is time to change the locks, my child. It is time to change the passwords. It is time to close the doors that you left ajar, hoping for people to change. People show you who they are, not by what they say, but by how they make you feel in your body. Your body is the most accurate divination tool you possess. Trust the nausea. Trust the fatigue. Trust the sudden drop in your mood when a certain name appears on your phone screen. That is your soul screaming danger. Why do you ignore the wisdom of your vessel? You treat your car better than you treat your body. If your car was making a noise, you would take it to the mechanic, but your body has been making noise for months and you just turn up the radio to drown it out. No more. Today, we turn off the radio and we listen to the engine. Grandfather sees a connection to a water sign in your chart or in your life, maybe a Scorpio or a Pisces who is trying to help you, but you are pushing them away because you are too overwhelmed. Open your eyes to the helpers. Not everyone is your enemy. There is someone who genuinely cares for you, but they are standing on the sidelines waiting for you to ask for help. Do not be too proud to ask. The cards show that isolation is the enemy's tactic. They isolate you, so you lose perspective. Break the silence. Speak your truth. Tell someone what is really happening inside those four walls. Once you speak it out loud, the spell loses its power. The secrecy is what feeds the parasite. I am going to pull a few more cards to deepen this reading because the energy is shifting now. I feel a resistance crumbling in your heart. You are starting to accept that change is necessary. The Six of Swords appears, and it shows a journey over water, moving away from turbulent waters towards calmer shores. This confirms the theme of moving house or leaving a situation physically. It might be a literal move across water or just a transition to a place of greater peace. You are taking your swords with you, meaning you are taking your memories and your lessons, but you are leaving the conflict behind. It is a sad card in a way because it involves saying goodbye, but it is a necessary goodbye. You cannot heal in the same environment where you got sick. Remember that. Wait, I see something else here, something very specific. The Page of Swords. Someone is spying on you. This connects back to the hook I gave you. They are watching your social media. They are asking your friends about you. They are trying to gather information to use against you. Be very careful with who you share your plans with this week. Do not post your moves online. Move in silence. Let your success be the noise. The Page of Swords is immature energy gossip, childish behavior. Do not lower yourself to their level. Ignore them. Your indifference is the best revenge. They want a reaction. They want to see you upset. Give them nothing. Starve them of your energy and watch how they wither away while you bloom. There is a powerful spiritual presence coming through, now maybe a grandmother figure or an ancestor who is standing behind your right shoulder. She is putting her hand on your heart and telling you to let go of the fear of scarcity. You are afraid that if you leave, you will lose everything. But she says, "Child, you have already lost yourself. What else is left to lose? When you reclaim yourself, the abundance will follow. The universe hates a vacuum. When you clear out the trash, the universe rushes in to fill that space with gold. Believe in this law. Let us look deeper into the emotional waters, because I know you, Taurus. You present a tough exterior to the world. You act unbothered, but inside you have a heart of soft wax that has been melted too many times by people who did not know how to hold it. I am pulling the Ace of Cups now, and the energy here changes completely. This card is a balm for your soul. It tells me that once you purge this sickness and this toxic person from your life, love is going to flow back in, but not the chaotic love you are used to. This is a mature love, a healing love. The Ace of Cups signifies that your emotional cup, which has been running dry or filled with vinegar, is about to be refilled with sweet water. But listen to your grandfather carefully. You cannot pour fresh water into a dirty cup. You must clean the vessel first. That is why your body is purging. That is why you feel sick. It is the physical cleaning before the spiritual filling. I see a figure coming towards you in the near future, represented by the King of Pentacles. This is the energy you have been waiting for. Someone stable, someone who does not play games, someone who says what they mean and means what they say. This person respects your need for security because they have their own. They are not looking for a nurse or a bank account. They are looking for a partner. But the cards warn me that if you do not heal this current exhaustion, if you do not listen to your body scream, you will be too tired to recognize this person when they arrive. Do not let the ghosts of the past scare away the blessings of the future. You are afraid that this new stability is too good to be true because you are so used to the struggle. Grandfather tells you today's struggle is not your destiny. It was just a chapter, and that chapter is ending this Friday. Now, I am drawing the final outcome card for this cycle, and it is the Magician. This is the most powerful card in the deck for you right now, because it confirms that you have all the tools you need on your table. You have the Pentacle for money, the Cup for emotion, the Sword for truth, and the Wand for passion. You are not a victim, Taurus. You are a creator. The Magician tells me that in the next 3 weeks, starting from the 17th, you will have a surge of power that will allow you to manifest exactly what you need. If you need money to move, it will appear. If you need a doctor to heal, it will appear. If you need the truth to come out, it will come out. The universe is handing you the pen and saying, write your own ending. Stop reading the script others wrote for you and start writing your own. I want to give you a specific date to watch out for. The number 6 is repeating in my vision. It could be 6 days from now or the 6th of the next month. On this day, you will receive a sign, a very physical sign. It might be a bird landing near you, a specific song playing on the radio, or a sudden relief from your physical pain. When you see this sign, know that the grandfather is with you and that the protection ritual is working. Do not ignore these synchronicities. They are the language of God. Before we close this circle, I must address the fear that is still lingering in the back of your mind, the fear of being wrong. You are afraid that maybe you are the problem, maybe you are too demanding, maybe you are too sensitive. Silence that voice. That voice does not belong to you. It belongs to those who tried to dim your light. You are not too much. You are just enough. Your sensitivity is your superpower. It is what allows you to connect with nature and with the divine. Do not harden your heart just to survive. Protect it. Yes, but keep it soft, because that is where your magic lives. Now, I ask you to place your hand on your chest right over your heart center and close your eyes for a moment if it is safe to do so. Feel the beat of your heart. That is the rhythm of the universe beating inside you. You are alive, you are here, and you are loved more than you know. I am going to say a prayer for you now, a prayer of release and protection. Repeat it with me in your mind. I release all energy that does not belong to me. I return all envy and malice to its source with love and light. I command my body to heal. I command my cells to regenerate. I am safe in my own skin. I am safe in my own home. So be it, and so it is. Feel that lighter sensation in your shoulders. That is the weight lifting. That is the chains breaking. You have done the work today just by being here and facing the truth. Remember what I told you about the key. Check your keys, check your locks, and check who has access to your energy. The doors are closing to the past and opening to a future where you are the master of your domain. Next time we meet, I will look into the specific initials of the person who is coming towards you, because the cards are already whispering names, but that is a story for another day. I want you to be ready for that. Drink plenty of water today, flush out the toxins, and sleep with a clear conscience, knowing that justice is being served. If this reading resonated with your soul, if you felt the heat of the truth in my words, then do not forget to subscribe and join this family. We are growing strong together, and your energy makes us stronger. Leave your like as an offering to the universe and tell me in the comments simply, I am healing, so I know you have accepted this blessing. I am Grandfather Tarot, and I send you blessings of peace, abundance, and iron health. Until we meet again, keep your eyes open and your heart safe. God bless you, my child.